Inside OOH.
The 18th of May 2026. Bermillan Mall, the so-called international icon, visits the OOH grid. The latest OOH campaign for Bermillan Mall by Cleopatra Real Estate has officially hit the streets of Cairo, introducing the project with a campaign proudly and unrealistically branding the mall as an international icon. It's a campaign about visibility, repetition, and retail scale rather than architectural storytelling, with large format billboards and a dense sequence of bridge column placements. The line leading the charge is Bermillan Mall, a global icon. Whether global icon status can be realistically claimed this early is open to interpretation, but from an OOH perspective, the campaign does succeed at something simpler and arguably more important for a retail development at this stage, making the name unavoidable. Almost secondary is whether viewers buy into the claim. The wording itself is clearly meant to place Bermillan into the mental category of destination malls rather than neighborhood retail centers. The campaign employs a rather simple system of layouts. The deep green background with burnt orange borders lends the billboards a very old-school luxury retail feel. Somewhere between classic mall branding and heritage commercial aesthetics, the type size stays large and quite legible from afar, especially in the repeating bridge column locations where legibility is critical due to traffic speed and viewing angles. One of the more interesting campaign decisions is its focus on tenant logos instead of rendered lifestyle imagery. Bermillan replaces the top half of the creative with a dense row of retail brands, rather than a glossy CGI interior, a fountain, or an aspirational family shopping scene. Visual priority is given to Carrefour, anchoring the campaign with immediate recognizability, while fashion, beauty, and lifestyle brands fill out the supporting ecosystem beneath it. In a lot of ways, the campaign feels less about selling architectural fantasy and more about proving commercial legitimacy. The message is these brands exist, so the mall is relevant. Relevant enough to be an icon is a bold claim and an almost impossible feat to live up to, but in the very least, the stores included are relevant. That strategy is especially evident in the vertical executions of bridge columns, where the creatives resemble retail directories blown up to OOH size, and the media rollout itself is impossible to ignore. The campaign also occupies successive bridge columns on main roads, creating a rhythmic repetition effect that slowly enforces the Bermillan name through sheer frequency. The campaign doesn't focus on a single heroic billboard moment. Instead, it transforms infrastructure into a scrolling retail announcement system, reintroducing the mall to commuters over kilometers and kilometers. Bermillan goes straight instead. The name, the retailers, the location cues, the promise of scale. You can learn more about this campaign's budget, OOH kinds, locations, and more by visiting Mu Egypt, the Emirates' dedicated analysis system and media intelligence.